Hello and welcome back to my art mess. If you're new here, my name is Marith and I'm drawing stuff. If you want to support the stuff I draw, follow me here. I'm trying to build up a little nice community of chill people. So if you're chill, come join us. But enough of that, let's get drawing. Today's video, I'm gonna show you how I draw this nice little cozy plant room, and later on I'm gonna talk a bit about convention art booths since I'm gonna be at the Dokomi next weekend and it's just a topic I'm absolutely drowning in right now. So let's go. This picture actually has a bit of backstory to it. I've had this little group of awesome people over on Discord for like maybe a month or now. And what we do is we're hosting a kind of drawing course every 2 weeks. And every time it's someone different presenting a topic of their choice to the group, and then everybody draws stuff related to this topic. And I mean, you know me, or you don't get to know me, okay? But the point is, I absolutely overdid it again. And I drew a whole dang room for the simple topic of plants. I mean, I did a few sketches first, but then I just, it exploded. I don't know, something happened. For comparison, like most of the drawings are just like a little portrait or something experimental or just, stuff you can actually finish in 2 hours or so. But I'm really happy that I got the sketch down and all that because I really like the idea, and it's just this cozy thing. And I was like, hey, I drew this cool purple pinkish room with a cool color palette a few days ago, so why not do it again, but with a different room and a different aesthetic color palette? And I'm so happy I did it because it is now actually this. I will use this illustration for branding question mark my art booth at the Dokomi this year, and plus I designed a little calendar for 2022, and this illustration will be the cover, and I'm so excited to see it printed. It hasn't arrived yet, but it should today actually, so I'm all over the place today, and if it's gonna, if the postman's gonna come, I'm just gonna yeet. Speaking about the Dokomi though, I'm not gonna assume that you all know what the Dokomi is. It's a convention, anime and manga and all that good stuff, in Germany, in Düsseldorf. And I am so super excited to actually be part of it again this year because last year I've already been there, and it's been my first art booth ever, and it's been so exciting and stressful and absolutely amazing. And I would have never dreamed of having an art booth on a convention like that, because it's like, I think it's actually the biggest one in Germany apart from the Gamescom. That's for games, but the biggest anime and manga convention. And last year I absolutely lost my mind when I got the email telling me that I actually got a booth. And this year as well, I haven't even, like, I would have never imagined that I would get an art booth twice in a row. That's absolutely crazy. I don't know. I'm so happy and I'm so thankful to, I don't know, whomever. Uh, and it's still kind of taking time to sink in because I'm absolutely drowning in the pre-con stress right now, and planning all of the um, getting there, and yeah, buying all the prints, deciding what prints to get, how to build up my booth and all that. It's actually like built up halfway in my living room right now, taking up half of my living room, and it's so great. I can look at it right now and be like, yes, I am excited. Let's go. um, and yeah, I'm so excited to see the other artists I've met last year, to meet them again, because there were so many cool people that I've met and who've helped me, like with setting up my Etsy after the convention and stuff like that. And it's absolutely amazing also to see how far I've come in this 1 year, because 1 year ago when I had my first art booth at the Dokomi, I didn't have like anything else. I didn't have an online store. I didn't have my website. I didn't really post regularly on social media. I don't know. Um, but yeah, so many cool people that have helped me, and I really hope they're all there again this year. From a few, I already know that they're gonna be there, and I'm excited. But some of them I don't even know, and some I have maybe even forgotten the names and haven't found them online again. Whoops. Uh, but I'm gonna find them again if they're there again, and then I'm gonna harass them because they're cool people. I want to be friends. Hi. I'm just gonna collect all my introvert strength to be as extroverted as possible for those 2 days. Um, I'm never really sure how to actually act while having an art booth, to be honest. I'm becoming a really outgoing person nowadays, actually, and I'm enjoying being around people, and it's not as exhausting as it was a few years back. But looking back at the time where I visited a lot of conventions myself, I've been really shy, and I was really scared of people actually hitting up some conversations when I go to art booths. So most of the time I never really stopped at the art booths, even though I could have met so many cool people who could have told me a few tips and tricks about art booths, because that was like a childhood dream. I think that qualifies as childhood dream, yeah. To have an art booth of myself. It's so crazy. I'm looking at the art booth again, right in front of my eyes here. And I don't know, so I'm not really sure what would be better, having an art booth by my own. I read some blog. I read a lot of blogs the last weeks about conventions and how to do it, or more like how other people run their booths. So I get some cool ideas, or just see how things work. I mean, it's still different because most of them are from people who run art booths in America. And I think that's a whole different world, maybe. I'm not sure though, so that's my struggle. But anyways, um, this one blog was really helpful, I think, because it was by a person that did it for like 10 plus years or already. Um, and they suggested that to actually, stand up, be open, not like crouch over your sketchbook and yeah, not interact. But yeah, stand up, maybe actually stand in front of your art booth and handing out business cards. And I really like the idea. I mean, the introvert in me is already exhausted by just the thought of it, but come on, it's only 2 days. I can do it. Whatever. Those are all awesome people. Okay? Honestly, on conventions, honestly, I'm so comfortable in this convention setting. All the people are so nice and forthcoming and happy most of the time. I mean, in general, and it's gonna be fun. So, but yeah, the issue here is I absolutely see how people would just want to look at the art and stuff without getting actually talked to because they're scared or shy or whatever. But at the same time, if you're really going to buy something, actually, you'll have to talk to me anyways, right? Um, so I might as well just let my bubbly self out. um, I don't know, just be me. I think I'm just gonna try both, standing in front, like being super salesman-like, and see how that goes. Um, and when I need a break, I'll just sit back down behind the scenes, taking a breather, drinking something. Oh my god, that's something I really have to pay attention to drink enough. It's so important to drink and eat enough because when you're sitting there behind your art booth, it's really exciting and it's so much to take in, and it's actually very easy to forget to drink and eat. So I'm really happy that I have a friend with me who can remind me of taking care of myself. I'm pretty sure, I just need that. I already need a helper, not just for me being able to go to the bathroom or, stuff like that, but also that they take care of me to tell me, hey, sit down, you haven't drank anything in 3 hours, please sit down and drink something. I need that, yeah. Whoops. And I mean, who knows, maybe I won't even have time to stand up because I'm gonna do commissions all the time. I mean, that would be cool. That would be really cool. I want to offer drawing people's characters and favorite characters from any show or something like that. Like as quick sketches again, just like I did last year. Because that was a lot of fun. It was so nice. And but the only thing I'm gonna change is the price. I undersold all my commissions last year, and all the artists out there are permitted to virtually slap me for that. but I sold I sold very decent pencil drawings that took me like 15 to 30 minutes for, drum roll, €3. So yeah, not gonna do that ever again. It's just not smart. Because, I could just say, okay, I'm gonna put in some more effort and, pay attention to a little bit more detail, and it'll take me like 45 minutes to an hour for a drawing, and I'm gonna charge like €10 or stuff like that, which is still very cheap. Don't come at me, okay? I'm still learning. But this is way smarter to go for quality. To go for quality instead of quantity, because if you go for quantity for low prices, you're gonna be stressed, like I was last year, and it's just not paying off as much as you're doing quality content, but for more money. It's way nicer for every party, honestly, because you're not so stressed out because you have like 80 commissions a day, and because it's cheap and you do it really quick, but you're gonna have like just a few customers, and you can like put all your effort into like these maybe 10 to 20 commissions you're gonna get instead of the 80 for €3, and it's gonna pay off, and it's gonna be way better. But it was my first time doing commissions, and I'm gonna see it as a learning experience. And I mean, it was nice because a lot of people actually commissioned me, which I didn't think. I was like, nah, there are so many better artists than myself here at this convention. Why should people like pay for my art? But really, a lot of people commissioned me, and it was great to see that my art was wanted, even if it may have initially been for the low price, but they were all super happy with the results, and it was my first time accepting commissions, like I said, and it was scary. I was really scared of people not being happy with it, and I don't know, wanting their money back or slapping me with their sketchbook because people do that, yeah. But I had no reason to worry, honestly. I totally saw how my prices were way too low too, like very early in the first day of the weekend, but I still wanted to keep them there because I thought it was unfair to change them in the middle of the weekend. Because some people also said like, oh, we're gonna come back tomorrow, and I was like, yay. But it's fine, it's okay. Learning experience. We live, we grow, I guess. And I think, in my opinion, it is alright to start as low as that, as long as you realize that you should not keep doing that. Like, do it to test the waters. If you're not that confident in your art, honestly, it's fine. Just keep in mind that you can and should go up because your art is worth it and your time is worth it, and it's taking so much time to actually do nice commissions, and you shouldn't undersell it. But some of us have to learn that first. I did not have any confidence in my art. I mean, I did have some confidence for my latest art. I printed them. I had an art booth with them, so there was confidence, but I wasn't confident to draw into other people's sketchbooks their characters that they designed, and it was just very intimidating. But I was really, really happy that I was brave enough to tackle that. And it's really cool to see how far I've come now. Last year, it's been now a year since I did my first ever commissions, and I've come a long way. I've actually accepted really big commissions from really big corporations and from really cool people online, and I've drawn their characters. And I have not accepted that for €3, so don't you worry. And it's never too late to actually, adjust your prices. Never be afraid to adjust your prices, please. Adjust them, try again, adjust them again, and do that over and over until you're comfortable with the money you get for your art. If you think it's too much, you know what? Fine, go down a little. And if you're starting out and you are selling sketches for $200, that might be a little bit like on the higher end. But if you can pull that off, man, props to you. I wish I could do that. Not confident enough for that, but I'm getting there. All right, I'm getting there. That's the goal. That's the goal. But yeah, I hope this little insight was kind of interesting for you, and maybe it helped a few people who are thinking about getting an art booth or setting one up. And it's fun. I can tell you that. It's a little bit of stress, but it's good stress in the end. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, I couldn't be more thankful to actually have this art booth for a second time. It's so good. But yeah, I'll leave that here for today. And thank you so much for being here, for listening, for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one, or around, on Twitter, Instagram. See you around. Bye bye.